For 3 decades, the M3 name has stood for outstanding street and track performance. And there's a new one this year, but the iconic name has changed a bit.
This is the M4, BMW's new benchmark for the sports car world. Don't worry, M3 is still alive and well. The famous name is now attached only to sedan versions of this performance car, and two-door versions are stuck with M4, which is BMW's marketing team trying to differentiate between all of the models in BMW's ever-fattening lineup. But whether it's M3 or M4, the basic formula for this car is the same as it always has been. Front engine, rear-wheel drive, perfectly balanced chassis. But like all other sports car makers, BMW has had to make some changes to get with the time. Changes to things like the engine. While you used to get a snappy, high-revving, naturally aspirated engine, you now deal with turbo lag. And that's just one of the changes that has us wondering whether the M3 and M4 are still setting the bar. And now, more than ever, there's a stronger field of competitors, some of which weren't really rivals to BMW in the past. Things like that.
This is the 2014 Chevrolet Corvette, and yes, we're going to compare it to a BMW M4. That's because you no longer have to make excuses for this car. It's fully fleshed out, well executed, well rounded, and finally ready to hang with the best from Germany. Oh yes, I have brought the right sports car for a fun day at the track.
Yes, I agree that the Chevrolet Corvette is a fantastic sports car.
Absolutely, hands down.
But it is not going to beat a BMW M4.
This is a new M4. It's not going to live up to that heritage of M cars you love. I mean, it has a turbocharged engine now.
Yeah, but it's a really good turbo engine.
But this has got a small block V8. That's a real proven performance formula that we've used for...
But it's proven to make you crash when you're on a wet track like this.
No. This is a modern Corvette. It's got carbon fiber, it's got magnetic dampers, it's got an electronic diff. It's
and that's all great, but that was all put in by some guy named Chuck in Kentucky.
Chuck put them in for people who want the best sports car possible.
Yeah, but this was German engineered. Everything is toiled over and combed.
Clearly, this wasn't going anywhere, so we decided to settle things on the track.
Oh, Jake, I get what you're doing by bringing the Corvette here. It is leaps and bounds better than the last Corvette, but it needed to be leaps and bounds better. This M4 didn't need to grow up a whole lot. It's always been fantastic, and it's still fantastic.
Now, you can't talk about a Chevrolet Corvette without talking about the engine. This one has a 6.2-litre V8 that has so much power all the time. You never have to wait for a turbocharger to spool up. There's constantly just a wallop of power ready for you anytime you need it. And better yet, as you can tell, it sounds incredible. It's sort of a blend of racing car and classic 60s muscle car.
The last M3 had that high-strung V8 in it, and it had a lot of horsepower, but not a whole lot of torque. So BMW's replaced it with a more efficient turbocharged inline 6, which is their bread and butter. Now, horsepower is about the same at 425, but torque has increased to 406 pound-feet, which is a whopping 111 more than the outgoing car, and you can really feel a difference.
A lot of sports car companies are going away from manual transmissions, but when you have one that's as good to use as the 7-speed manual in this Corvette, it's really hard to imagine ever giving up a clutch pedal. And if you do find it difficult, this car has a rev match feature, so when you downshift, the car automatically blips the throttle so you're ready to go in the lower gear.
Steering, suspension, engine, and transmission can all be adjusted to your preferences. Same goes for traction control, which you can have fully on, you can have helping a little bit, or you can take off completely. And if you do turn it off completely like this, you just sit back and enjoy the slide. That's why I love the M4. No name change could take that chassis away from me, and I love driving this car at its limit. It's just an absolute ball.
No matter how you slice it or what you thought of the Corvette in the past, there's no getting around that this is one of the most provocative sports car experiences you can have today. It's so visceral every time you drive it. You're a part of making it go fast. And it's just so much fun to drive all the time. The thing is, this Corvette has a lot of the same technologies that you find on the BMW M4. It has carbon fiber body parts, it has an electronic rear differential, it has multiple driving modes, adaptive suspension. The difference is, this car costs a lot less. It's the everyman sports car. It's more accessible to you and me.
BMW didn't have to do a lot of work to make its M4 a fantastic car. It's always felt pretty grown up, very balanced, very fun to drive. The Corvette, however, had a lot of growing up to do, and it did. It's a fantastic car to drive, I have to admit. Looking at it out of my front windshield, I want to be in it and not this. It's not to belittle the M4's performance. It's a great car to drive. I love it. It's balanced. It's so easy to toss around this track. But there's that exhaust, that small block V8, everything. I can hear it. I want to be in it. I want to have the visceral experience that I seem to be missing in this M4.
I concede that out here on a track especially, the M4 is a better balanced, more precise tool for carving up a racetrack. But that's not necessarily all that a sports car is. You want it to be fun. You don't want it to be too good for you. And that's why the Corvette is great, because although it's well balanced and a great handling car, it's still sort of at the ragged edge where you feel like you really have to work to go fast in it.
Here's the incredible thing. We can compare a Corvette to BMW's best sports car with a straight face. Despite our arguments, Chris and I both want to spend a day at the track in the same car. It's white and it has a V8.